Yes, tomorrow, Saturday, the Nave Museum will host their weekly kids art classes for anyone who registers their children. Right now, they still have some spots available. On Saturdays, starting at 10 in the morning, the Nave Museum will host art classes for kids. Right now, they're exhibiting drawings by Jay Howard, who's a local Texan and lives 2 hours away from Victoria. She's naturally gifted and has never been to art school. Howard is actually a mental health physician.
I have had no formal training at all. I've just always been able to draw. I was always that kid that Mom and Dad were keeping quiet in church by giving me a pen or a pencil and a bulletin so that I could doodle. I've always drawn. It's a gift that God gave me. Now, I will tell you that I have made a living doing it.
She expressed that her hyperrealism pieces were influenced by a trend that started in the 1970s, where hyperrealism was a style that followed from photorealism. The goal was to represent the image of what a camera would capture without actually using a camera.
Hyperrealism is from the 1970s, and it was a style that followed photorealism. I was always intrigued with it from the standpoint that the goal is for the artist to represent what a camera lens sees and not what a human eye sees, because the camera always sees more than what the natural eye sees.
Now here's Claire Santayana, who lives in Calhoun County. She's an education coordinator and teaches the weekend art classes at the Nave. She'll usually pick an art medium that's specifically geared towards children, and with the pandemic, she feels that these type of activities is even more crucial.
I think that art can be a way to express yourself, and it is just a stressful time for everyone, including the kids. They see us stressed out, the adults, and they know that it's a pandemic and they know their childhood's different than other childhoods before. And I think it's a really healthy way for them to get to express themselves through art.
The kids' art classes are free, but before attending, prior registration is required. This time I'm really excited because this Saturday I'll be joining the kids at the Nave Museum to see what they make. If you're interested in registering your child, you can do so by calling 361-575-8228 for any of the weekend classes that are coming up. Back to you, Haley.